Welcome to Rentschler Field in East Hartford, home to the UCONN Huskies. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Eastern Michigan Eagles. Taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the UCONN Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. UCONN will deliver the opening kickoff and we'll get this game going. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Eastern Michigan's offense will go on the attack first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're...
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. And the Eagles have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Looking for a man. It's Kim. Unloads to the wideout. On target over the middle. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. He leaves it with his back. Turning it on! Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
You want to settle everybody in on the road? You want to take the nerves away? Run the football. Really, really good job. The offensive line, they're physical and nasty. They're not nervous. They're not worried about this crowd getting loud. They just want to hit you right in the mouth, and they started the game off with some good physicality.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
Eastern Michigan has it and a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. Ball is out behind the line. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession. You want to talk about hearts and throats when that ball was on the ground? The offense recovered its own fumble. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Great job on the defense winning those early downs. Now you get them in a predictable situation. 3rd and long. You bring in more DBs, more speed, more fun blitz packages. Get to have a little fun, go get the quarterback.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Lets it fly deep downfield. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time.
Well, one of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
The Huskies offense will go to work for the first time. And Jesse, this is going to be a fun test. This receiver, if you leave him in man coverage, you might be in for some trouble.
And so when you get him in the one-on-ones, you got to throw his way. He's a really good route runner. He can catch the football. And then when the defense decides to double cover him and take him away, that's when you go somewhere else with the football or you run it. The balance in this offense, based on how they play him, I think is big today.
Yeah, and that's what you've got to do as a defense. Sometimes you double team him, sometimes you play zone. Mix it up, give different looks.
There he goes. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Good timing on the quick out. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Huskies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Got a man. It's Murphy. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Fagnano. Got it in the middle, it's Murphy. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Leaves it with the back. Got enough for the first down and wants more. He stopped him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Edwards. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The give to the back. They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
The Huskies have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And they just tried to slam it in from the doorstep, but they went nowhere, and it'll be marked down at the 1. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the 2nd drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
Catch in the middle. It's Lockett. And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
Trying to set up the screen. Breaks into the open. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43. The Eagles getting set on 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
They'll keep it on the ground. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Eagles line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that 3rd and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both, got it stopped, now forcing a 4th down.
You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Got it behind the line. It's Edwards. He gets across the 25, steered out of bounds at the 26. And the Huskies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Setting up the screen. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. He wants to change this route. Makes the grab. It's Edwards. Got room at the 35. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. An explosive play. Takes them right outside the red zone, and they've got it 1st and 10. power football with the run. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Back to throw. It's Fagnano. Looking for the score. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. 6 plays brought them here. Now number 7 on 3rd and goal. Under fire. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Dead center perfect. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Texas Tech was all gas and no brakes in one of the more convincing wins we'll see this week. The type of performance Graham Harrell and Michael Crabtree used to deliver in that memorable 11-win season of 2008. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. So now it's 2nd and long. He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41.
And the defensive coordinator is irate on the sideline. 3rd and long, it's a short throw. You've got to be able to rally, make a tackle, and force the punter onto the field. They let him get loose, break some tackles, and with the first, the offense stays on the field.
The Eagles can really attack on this 2nd and short. To the air, it's Kim. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down in 32.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the...
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Catch is made at the 15. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The UConn offense goes back to work. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Parker. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Going to the running game. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Right back to the well. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. Back to pass. Pulls it in. It's Edwards. Oh, he's got some space. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. This UConn offense really has it going. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The short hands, it's Porter. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. UConn comes to the line after getting another first down. Fires to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. After that last completion, it's second down. Got the quick pass. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
Now he's going to break the pocket. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They go to the draw. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Huskies.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
And they did tack on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Off play action on first down. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. He'll pull it on the read. Looks as if he'll get it up to about the 14-yard line. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Kim. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. They'll start this drive going to the air. Grabbed behind the line, it's Brown. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Fast completion moves the sticks in, and let's see if they try it again. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Picks up the first down. And he picks up a first down. That is not a flag on the play. It's just lingerie on the deck after that move. Might be calling a hot route. To the air on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. The short hands, it's Parker. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the first down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set. Why aren't you getting past the first down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was. But now, 4th down, offense has to make a decision.
The Huskies pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, UConn! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
And, man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Eastern Michigan going fast. This defense will try to keep everything in front. Fires to the wideout. finds a man on the left. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. They had hoped to come up with explosive plays, and they used one there to set them up inside the 30, 1st and 10. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Got 5 wide out spread across the field on 2nd and 5. Looking to throw, it's Kim. Gets it out quickly. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's got it on the move. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. To the air on 2nd down. And the defense wraps up the first half by taking it to the quarterback and getting a sack. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, a first half that saw a little bit of everything there in East Hartford. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Rentschler Field.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. Eastern Michigan will kick it deep to start the second half. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. UConn going back to work on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
It's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gotten out everybody right now on the same page.
The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone, make them execute, and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
And the Huskies with the 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Give to Brown. They'll stop him at the 46 after a 5-yard pickup. This UConn offense really has it going. Back to throw, it's Fagnano. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection. Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Here's the handoff. Find some fresh air. Turning it on. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. The Huskies kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. UConn comes to the line with a 1st and goal. Quarterback may change this route. Buying some time. And that one is picked off in the end zone. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Working the middle. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. The give to the lone running back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Eastern Michigan going fast.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Fires to the tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Tempo and overdrive.
When offenses get 1st downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. To the air, it's Kim. Makes the grab. It's McMillan.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Caught in the backfield. It's McMillan.
Well, the offense on 3rd down, they're just trying to spit the ball out quickly and see if they can get a block and get north. But defense, really nice job getting after the catch, getting a tackle, and now setting up 4th down.
Splits the uprights. Good. Now down 2 touchdowns, 24-10.
Quick update, guys, on the border war. One of the longest standing and most meaningful games in football, Missouri and Kansas. Here's an update. Missouri just wrapped up 4 quarters worth of dominance on its way to victory. And that's really the standard there in Columbia. That's a tremendous fan base, and they'll enjoy this one all week.
Finds his man. It's Parker.
Fun one in the Big 12, Ben. They generally are, as the teams there continue to jockey for goal position.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. There he goes. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's going to take off. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. With the catch, it's Hansen.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these 2 guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
Makes the tackle right at the 28-yard line. Pick up a 5, and they'll move the sticks. UConn comes to the line after getting another 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. Use the play fake, now to throw. Into the end zone. Trying to ball his way in. So close to that end zone, he can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Huskies. Climbing up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. The Miami Redhawks made it look easy today, but I promise you, there is nothing easy about a double-digit win on the road. And a win like this only confirms there is something special brewing inside this program. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Dropping back, it's Kim. Grabbed in the middle, it's Lockett. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. Eastern Michigan going fast.
And that's the beauty of this offense and this playmaker at wide receiver. Throw the ball short, but what he does after the catch, he's just got so much speed, so dynamic with the football. And this is why they get it to him short, because he can take it to the house or make a big play on any reception.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Quarterback on the keeper. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Hit as he throws. Intercepted. Big play, stops the drive. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football.
Breaks into the open. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Huskies with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Scanning the field, it's Fagnano. Makes the grab. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold on.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Let's see what they've got on second down. Wants to go up top. Looking to the big tight end. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. Now adjusting. Rolling right and going deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. UConn will have to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win it, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. He lets it fly. Hauls it in down the sideline. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
Oh, and he just dropped it so close to his second interception of the game. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to throw again. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. his man. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. The handoff keeps working on that clock. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. The Huskies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Caught near the sticks, it's Parker. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on first down. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Going to try to get it himself. Oh, he's got some space. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down. UConn comes to the line after getting another first down. Quickly complete. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Dropping back, it's Fagnano. It's complete to the right. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. UConn comes to the line with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on second and goal from the 5. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. That brings us to third and goal from the 6 after they went backwards on the last one. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. They'll try to tack on a little extra to this lead with a touchdown here on fourth and goal. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies. The offense cashing it in on that drive.
And how about this offense? Another scoring drive. Great job. They seem to be in a much better rhythm than they were a week ago. They're 0-1. Lost week 1. They could have got down on themselves. I like the way they bounced back. Now they're going to be 1-1 with this performance.
From inside the 10, here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Takes a hit as he fires. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Looking for a man. It's Fagnano. Grabbed behind the line. It's Brown. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Finds his big tight end. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Got his man quickly. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Well, obviously this team didn't get the start they wanted to on the year. Coming into this one 0-1, but a great job there getting that drive, putting 6 up on the page and start to build momentum. This is a massive win for this program.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They'll try it over the left side. Fighting off the defender. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Rooks. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
The UConn offense goes back to work. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. And they'll take a knee. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan meet face, ball game over.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports.